Hello, my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist and I'm intuitive messenger and an author. And this is the June 2024 Life Path 7 Numerology Reading and Energy Forecast. This is the June 2024 Life Path 7 Numerology Reading and Energy Forecast. So, welcome, Life Path 7. I'm really happy you're here. So, I've pulled the cards and consulted with Spirit that I have the correct cards for you. First, let me say, as always, that nothing I say in these videos is predictive or fortune telling of any type. What I'm helping you to do is navigate the energies of your month in the most positive way and the most empowered way as possible. Remember, you're learning how to, or being encouraged to, or be consistent with navigating the energies of your life in the most positive and the most empowered way. Because remember, everything you have inside of you is enough to help you navigate and find your way through any situation. So we're going to begin. Okay. So the first card we have for you is the Emperor. Okay. And in the second position, which is kind of like an obstacle or reversal, is the Moon. The Moon. Okay. So I'm going to flip her upside down. And the next card we have at the center of the reading is the Knight of Swords. So your mind may be moving quickly at this time in your life, Life Path 7. Interesting. And then we have another Swords card, the Page of Swords. Interesting. So there's definitely some things going on here with your mind, Life Path 7. And the next card we have is the Knight of Wands. Interesting. So first of all, you have three court cards. So that's really, really interesting. So there's definitely some development going on with your mind and your thoughts. And you're definitely in a place of feeling like you want to take action when it comes to your mind, the things that, and take action with the things that inspire you. Because you have two Knight cards here. And I love these suits because I think all the knights are women, which is pretty cool. So you're in a phase where you're feeling like you want to take action, like your mind may be very active right now, your thinking may be very active right now, and so you're feeling in a very active mental space, like a lot of things are like maybe whipping through your head right now. And then you have the Knight of Wands. This is a card of passion and fire, and so there may be some energies in your life right now, Life Path 7, where you feel like you really want to, you're feeling very fired up and you like want to charge ahead. Okay, so we'll talk more about that. So, oh, let me also say, and also you're beginning the reading with the Emperor, which is the energy of fire, and you're ending the reading with the Wands card, which is an energy of fire as well. So there's going to be, so it's like it's like your mind is being very bookended with a lot of fire and passion, and wanting to move ahead. So we're beginning with the Emperor, and so the Emperor has to do with um energies of obedience and order. And what they do is, like, emperors kind of bring order and social structure to a society. Emperors go where things are disordered and they bring order to it. And so, seeing that this is kind of at the start of your reading Life Path 7, I'm getting the sense that this may be the attitude you're trying to take when it comes to dealing with your mind. You're trying to take an energy of trying to take charge of it. And so maybe this is an opportunity, and this is what you're doing, that you're taking charge of your mind and you're trying to bring order to it. So maybe you're trying to bring order to your thoughts and order to what you're doing inside of you internally. Because the next card we have is the Moon. And so the Moon can be a very intense card. It's actually, in my opinion, one of the more intense cards of the tarot, personally. And when I say personally, I mean for an individual, because we have quite a few intense cards in the major arcana. We have the Tower, Death. What's another intense one? Tower and the Death. They're like basically the two most intense ones of the major arcana. Um, but I think, like, honestly, I feel like the Moon is is actually is not way more intense, but in with the Tower and with the Death card, because the moon has to do with your mind, and it has to do not just with your external mind, because you have two swords cards here. So this basically has to do with your thoughts and your thinking, but these are thoughts and thoughts that you're aware of. The moon has to do with the deeper subconscious mind. It has to do with the things that we may have been, that things within our mind that may be hidden from us. But yours is coming up in the obstacle position as an obstacle or a reversal. So if it had come up upright for you, I would have said, oh, there's a lot of things in your mind and your subconscious that you're trying to deal with. But this is saying that you're not dealing with it. And okay, that makes sense. So there's parts of your mind that you're not dealing with and you're not looking at. And so spirit is saying you're not going deep enough. You're not going deep enough into your mind to really, really understand what's going on. Because if we want to get super abstract here, these two pillars could represent the thoughts that are on the surface, like with the swords cards. They can represent the thoughts that are on the surface, like with these two swords cards represent the thoughts that you are aware of. But this right here is where you really need to get to. You have to drop into a deeper place into your subconscious and to find out those hidden ego obstructions that are sabotaging you and blocking you from moving forward. That's what I just received. Those hidden ego obstructions that are blocking you and sabotaging you from moving forward. Yeah. And so you're being called on is that there's more work. That's not more work, but there's work that you need to get in touch with of going deeper into your mind. Because if it was upright, I'd be like, you are dealing with it, but this is saying, this being in reverse is saying you're not dealing with it, which is really interesting because, life path sevens are very mentally intense people. So, and they like answers and they always think of things in a deeper level. But so you're being encouraged to do that. You're being encouraged to to use your nature of intense introspection and understanding for look your understanding for answers, that sevens like answers. They like to understand things in a very, very deep level. And so you're being encouraged to take that energy of intense scrutiny and introspection that you bring to things and to use that for yourself, connected with this moon energy of going within. Because according to the Knight of Swords, there's a lot going on in your mind. Your mind is very, very, very active right now. Your mind is very, very active. Things are probably swirling around, and it's probably a lot you're trying to figure out and understand. But when you start beginning that new understanding, it's kind of going to put you in a novice energy, and you're going to be thinking about things in a new way. You're going to be thinking about things in a way that's going to take you into a process of development. And then with the Knight of Wands, you're going to feel very activated and you're going to feel like you want to charge ahead and to take action on whatever's going on in your life. If there's something happening that you feel very passionate about, you may want to just really go full steam ahead. But yeah, but I think Spirit wants you to kind of temper your energy a little bit. Okay, so Spirit, what do you have to say about the Emperor? Okay, so Spirit is saying that you can be very take charge and you can be very decisive about the way that you handle things, but that's not the approach you can take to dealing with yourself when it comes to some of your deeper emotional and core issues. That when it comes to dealing with deeper core issues, you have to be slower, you have to be kinder, you have to be more gentle, and you have to be more sensitive towards yourself. And that's why that moon is here. That moon is here in the obstacle position to say that these are things you're not doing. You're not being gentle and you're not being kind and you're not being as introspective with yourself as you should be. That kind of authoritative law and order attitude you may have about certain things, life path 7, You cannot do that when you're dealing with yourself. The moon requires sensitivity because you can't arrest water. You can't take a hold of water. You can contain it a little bit, maybe in a cup or a this or that, or a container of some sort, or a pool or whatever. But water is very fluid and it needs to flow. And you need to get to a point where you allow your emotions to flow and not just be searching for answers. And so they're asking you at this time to be very gentle with yourself and give yourself the opportunity to slow down, to connect with that moon lunar energy and your emotions. And that supportive energy that'll be really, really helpful to you. Because, I'm just getting a sense, especially with the card, the Knight of Swords, there's a lot going on in your mind, and things can in your mind can be moving around very fast, which makes sense because you're a life path 7 and y'all are thinkers. Y'all are very, very deep, deep thinkers. You think things through. And so Spirit is saying, yes, that's what y'all do. Things just kind of just, your thoughts are always moving and you're always thinking, thinking, thinking. But Spirit is saying that you need to slow down your thoughts and become like a student again. You have to step into your Page of Swords energy. Because typically we think, oh, okay, you want to go from a page to a knight to a queen to a king, right? But Spirit is saying that because you have so much always going through your head, in your thinking, that you have to become teachable. You have to slow down and become like the page and become teachable and be willing to learn, but learn in a different way that's more supportive of you. And that from this new way of learning, this new way of being, this new way of existing, that you'll feel more activated and you'll be connected to other things and other parts of yourself that you need in your life. Energy of inspiration and creativity. And then maybe even a new creative project will unfold for you that will connect you with the spirit of inspiration, and that will help to balance out that heavy 7 energy of always being in your head and always thinking and just always having a million thoughts. So they're saying to become a student again, and that'll kind of like slow down things in your mind, and other things will open up for you that are like creative. And so I don't know if some of you are artists, because I don't know if some of you are artists. I'm getting about sketching and drawing, and yeah, I'm seeing somebody like sketching, like maybe they make comic books, or they like to design graphic novels, or maybe there's been a thing of wanting to create a comic book, wanting to create a graphic novel, and you've been hesitant to do it because you've been you've had so much other stuff going in your head. And so Spirit is saying to slow down so you can become a student again in your own thinking and be open to learning as a student, and that these ideas that you're having for your comics or graphic novels or illustrations or whatever this is, storyboards, I don't know, that these will be able to come forward, and that you'll feel more passionate and creative and inspired. Yeah, so if we have any 7s out there that are artists, Spirit wants you to slow down. Is there anything else? Okay, angels. 1 card for Life Path 7 for June of 2024. Hold on a second. Angels, 1 card for Life Path 7. 1 card for Life Path 7. 1 card for Life Path 7 for June 2024. 1 card. 1 card for Life Path 7. 1 card for Life Path 7. Ooh. Okay. Card fell out. Let me see if I'm supposed to keep this card for you. Is this the angel card you want for Life Path 7? Is this the angel card you want for Life Path 7? Okay. Okay, so you are getting the opportunity and change card 2. I just read that for the other reading. Cool, cool, cool. She's busy today. Okay. Your message. As one door closes, another one opens. This is a time of change. Your angels are drawing close to support you in making the changes that you need to make to attract opportunities and abundance. You may have experienced resistance recently or felt stuck, but the new beginning you are seeking is unfolding now. Excuse me. If you are hesitating over a decision or wondering what to do about a particular project, your angels are encouraging you to go with the new. Change might bring a sense of vulnerability or present you with the unknown, but it will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings and gifts and what's most important to you. Your guardian angel is waiting to guide you through the doorway of opportunity that is being offered to you now. Extended message. You're in a time of change and opportunity, whether this involves a new role, career, opportunity, relationship, child, or project. Know that is blessed by God and the angels. This is an exciting time. And if you have apprehension, know that this card is reassuring you that you're being supported by the divine. If you ask angels to lead the way, you'll be guided by signs, intuitions, and instincts. Move forward fearlessly as this is a blessed time for you. So awesome. Okay. Let's call in the blessings of opportunity and change life path 7. The spirit is saying the angels are around you to support you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right. So, Life Path 7, I really hope this message resonated with you. I hope it spoke to you in some way. Please leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear how you're doing and what connections you were able to make from what I shared. So, if you'd like a more personal intuitive reading using the tarot, my information is in the description box below. But until we meet again, my name is Sonia Ross. I'm an intuitive messenger, a psychotherapist, and an author. Please give this video a like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, Life Path 7, peace.